Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. My name's Angel. Today, I'm going to show you what can happen when you go thrifting with an open mind. Sometimes you stumble across designer items that you never dreamed were out there. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I found. So sometimes when I'm out there thrifting, I just stumble across something that catches my eye. And that happened with this ottoman. I was at a Goodwill, I walked by it, and I thought, wow, that's really unusual. But it was in rough condition, friends. So I put it down, and then I just couldn't keep thinking about it. So I turned my cart back around, and I picked it up and thought, let's just take it home and see what we can do. So first thing I did when I got it home was take it outside and really give it a good cleaning. I had done some research to see what the best way to clean rattan was, and mild soap and water seemed to be the overall response or answer. So I took it outside on a really warm day and used just some gentle detergent and a soft brush to scrub it down. And I was so surprised at the rich color that came out of this ottoman once I started cleaning it. But I have to say that 2 of the 4 legs underneath were completely detached, and as you can see in this picture, the ottoman almost leaned a little bit to the right. But I was ever confident that my wonderful husband could help me figure out a way to get it more stabilized and just get its shape back. So after washing it, I really soaked the rattan down. I don't know if that's the right or the wrong thing to do, but I thought it would make it a little bit more pliable to help it go back to its original shape. So after my husband secured the 2 loose legs with 2 tiny nails, we wet the ottoman down again, and it did in fact reshape out in the sun a second time. I then added to the bottom of the 4 feet those tiny foam cushions because the legs did have some exposed nails on the bottom. And then I went about investigating how to condition this rattan. It was so dried out, and I believe that that's why the coloring looked a little gray, was because it just had not been moisturized. So Google to the rescue, and linseed oil was the overall response to conditioning and caring for rattan. So I ordered a small bottle for around $10 off of Amazon, and then I just utilized a sponge paintbrush to literally paint it on to the rattan. And you can see how it just soaked in and brought back all of that beautiful, deep, rich color. So the more I worked on this, the more my curiosity piqued, and so I utilized the internet to see if I could find a similar ottoman, and I did in fact. Pottery Barn had the exact same ottoman for upwards of $800, and Kathy Coe Home, who is a fantastic designer, had one exactly like it for around $670. I could not believe that this same ottoman we were able to find at Goodwill for $18.99. Granted, we had to put a little time and effort into it, but it was so worth it. The linseed oil soaked right in, and it didn't have to be wiped off. It was not sticky, and I've had this done now for probably a month, and the color is still just as rich and beautiful. These next thrift finds are probably within my top 5. I love Wolford glass oil lamps, but they're very expensive and range for the smallest being $79.99 to the largest 15-inch being $159.99. So imagine my shock and surprise while thrifting, I found this first beauty half price for $37.50 at a vintage and unique thrift store. The next week, while out at a Goodwill with my husband, he found this second one for $24.99. They were both the largest ones, which are 15-inch. The only difference was the one from Goodwill was missing the little glass insert piece that holds the wick. But you can order those online, and that's exactly what I did. So for $9.99, I ordered the new glass insert, and it came with the wick. I simply replaced both of those, and it was good to go. They were in perfect condition with no chips or cracks. So the only thing left to do was add oil to these beauties, sit back after they were lit, and enjoy the beautiful glow and ambiance that they add. I have had them on my dining room table. They are now in our family room, and we light them every evening since it's fall, just to enjoy that cozy factor. I hope this video has given you inspiration to continue the search for whatever it is that you're out there looking for. Continue to thrift. You just never know what you might find. Thanks for being here with me today. And remember, stay on the journey as we continue making our way home. Until next time, bye-bye.